She has bigger balls than Roman Reigns ever did.
McMahon, this WCW title is just like your sister. Everybody gets a turn.
Look at that, you gained a couple. Good job. Stepping stone? Don't get hot. I ain't talking about your little stepping stones down there. Let's do this here and now. Stand in this ring and go face to face with Seth Rollins, baby.
Logan, one more thing. Bye-bye, bitch.
As far as where I'm looking, I'm the head of the table, so acknowledge me. Makes videos for 14-year-old girls and wants to call himself a megastar. No. Or he can stick each and every one of those bottles of Prime. Yeah.
All the times we've been together. Look at Eddie, man.
Eddie's dead.
Talking.
Hey, do me a favor. Why don't you act like this is an AA meeting and you shut your mouth while I'm sharing with the group?
The big dog let his bitches off the leash, so...
A given as is, so I figured why not. But at this point, I'm already enjoying the weekend as is. We were so emotional.
It was a very emotional weekend.
It was fantastic. What a way to conclude WrestleMania like that, you know? And that was indeed the Paul Levesque era that Stephanie McMahon decided to announce on night 2 of WrestleMania.
Night 2, this might be an unpopular opinion. Night 2 was way better than night 1. Night 1 had the better call cards, but night 2 had just the better overall reaction.
And that was like the best thing out of everything too. And to include that, I want to welcome everybody to the second episode of the Nara Clan WrestleCast. I'm here with Nika, my dear best friend for a long time right now. We were discussing all the playing cards of WrestleMania Night 1 and 2. And as you already heard, Night 2 was the better call card out of anything, especially the fact that CM Punk just beat the man, took the cast off, and just said that, Drew, your title's going to get stolen. Here we are. 5 minutes later, Damian Priest successfully cashed it in to become world champion.
Well, we knew that he was going to cash in. It was already a given that he was going to cash in. My thought was that it was going to be on the Logan Paul fight.
I thought so too, not going to lie.
That to me would seem like the easier win.
No, and the fact that my younger boss, Willie, he actually mentioned that Monday when I came into work in the morning and he showed up at 5. At 8, he literally just like shunned me. He was like, "You little piece of shit! How can you not tell me that I Show Speed just got RKO'd by Randy Orton?"
Oh my god. Pete is not into wrestling like that, but when he found out that it was Speed, he did not take his eyes off of it.
I can tell you that much too. Like, and even the fact that he did
barking. Barking.
Right, and he mentioned it too. And then he was just like, the way that he sat up after that RKO was menacing, and that was indeed menacing.
How about when talking about surprise appearances, Undertaker?
Oh my god, everybody was screaming, including Logan Paul, like after his freaking United States title defense. He literally was like, "No way, he's actually here."
It was pure chaos night 2. Not gonna lie, it was very chaotic.
I honestly thought that match was going to be longer than like an hour and a half, mind you, since like it started immediately like at 9:50, right on the dot.
Yeah, because last WrestleMania, the main event with Roman Reigns lasted till like past 12 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, because there was a lot of freaking interferences too. There was like a bunch. The fact that the Usos try to intervene, and then like the new tag champs at the time, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, was basically saying like, you're not interrupting this match, and then that was it.
How about Seth Rollins in his shield attire?
Oh my god, that was the best thing I've seen.
That was such a full circle moment.
And then I was like, damn, this man was still hurt. How the hell did he came out with his shield attire and just to help him out?
Exactly. He was a man of his word. He said, "I'll be your shield."
And then that was that too. Oh man, but the fact that like he became his shield, Cody just had to thank him right there. They want to cry so bad when they look into their eyes, when they looked each other in the eyes.
Well, you know, the way everybody just came out for Cody Rhodes, it kind of gave Roman Reigns like a taste of his own medicine with the bloodline.
Yeah, he ruled his like reign for like fucking almost 3.5 years, mind you. And then the fact of the matter is just that now that you think about it, he had the greatest title run. In the record books, it actually states that now he's number 4 on the longest reigning title defense. Minus his 60 title defenses, it doesn't beat Bruno Sammartino. It doesn't beat up Hulk Hogan with their freaking almost 900 title defenses in their record books.
I mean,
I hear your daughter's tablet in the background, and it's just adorable.
No, because she's chaotic. Because she has Talking Tom, she has YouTube on.
I could use her as a soundboard.
I swear to God, she's the perfect soundboard.
Oh my God, it's amazing. But I want to go ahead and talk about WrestleMania more for a second, because the fact of the matter is just that their WrestleMania entrances could not be any more entertaining than it is already.
Yeah, but I feel like Seth Rollins' entrance was his outfit for one. I'm like, what? I was looking at that, I'm like, what the was that?
Honestly, I loved it. It was like a Mardi Gras kind of feel right there.
Yeah, but they were in Philadelphia. I can understand if they were like in New Orleans. I got the Superdome or whatever. That outfit would have made sense, but it made no sense.
I mean, I liked it. I liked it a lot because it matches his outfit as is already, because I look at it that way. And like, out of all of his entrances that he had in WrestleMania, I thought that was my favorite. That was my favorite right there.
I like his last entrance. His outfit was a little weird with being hot pink for last year's WrestleMania.
Hot pink. And the fact that Becky Lynch looked in the background, she was like, I'm so jealous. That's so unfair.
Where'd she get all the good outfits?
Oh my God.
Becky Lynch was also another one whose outfit I did not like.
Which one? The new one for this year?
The one for this year's WrestleMania. I did not like her outfit this year.
I mean, if you thought about it, right, her outfit is just pertained to the front cover of her book, really, so I thought it wasn't bad.
I don't know.
No, but Rhea Ripley's Motionless in White band playing with her theme song, oh my God,
she was so hyped.
That was my favorite. That was my favorite. Honestly,
definitely the best one of this year.
Oh yeah, and honestly, the fact that she even like partnered with my favorite metal band to actually literally like play her theme song, and I just said yes because that was my favorite out of everything. And I have her song literally on my Spotify playlist in my Nara's Shadows Valley of like rock and metal. Like literally that's actually the name of the playlist. And you'll see like all the classic like rock songs, metal and everything like all in that playlist. And her playlist, or I mean her song is actually the top 3 that's on the that's been most played on the playlist.
How about Awesome Truth and A-Town Down Under?
Oof. Honestly, the most deserved tag champions is the Awesome Truth, mind you. And
I
on
agree.
but the freaking A-Town Down Under with their freaking like
I don't know. I
amateured
just,
victory, I was like, nah, I did not
you
feel
know,
that at all.
and I know this to be true. Austin Theory has such a punchable face. I just
He
can't
really
get behind him.
does.
Like Kevin Owens has proved it multiple times how much of a punchable face he has.
And he literally said it on the show. He was like, I don't even know who you are. You just have a punchable face. Like, can I punch you? And then he's just like, no, you can't punch me. And then almost I was like, damn, all right.
No,
Walks away.
I love when two people stand right next to each other and they're like, "Hey, don't I wouldn't stand that close if I was you." And they go, "Why?" And then he just punches them both in the face.
Nah, the funnier part was just like when he was in the office with Pretty Deadly and Nick Aldis, and then he was just like, "Hey, how about I face you next week, and then it'll be you two versus me and my partner." Randy, you want to be my partner? And then Randy goes, "Oh hell yeah, I'll be your partner." And then even Nick warned him. He was just like, I wouldn't even stand there if I were you."
I
And
wouldn't
then
even
they
stand
were
that close.
right, and then they were like, what are you talking about?" Boom! Randy, I did it! Did you see that?
Pretty Deadly is like the joke. Like
It's
I
like,
don't know if they're doing an R-Truth thing, like making a joke out of them to build them up, or like I don't know. I feel like they were a bad draft pick last year.
I mean, if you thought about it, right? I mean, listen, the draft last year was like beautiful, and the fact of the matter is just that now that Braun Breaker is actually the new SmackDown superstar, that shit's gonna be
Yeah, but
intense.
isn't he in NXT right now?
No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to the segment right now because Brock, oh sorry, Braun, excuse me, and Baron Corbin just lost their NXT Tag Team Champion titles.
Oh, so okay, I got you.
Yeah, so they lost to Nathan Frazier and Axiom, who recently just got attacked by the Final Testament. And I'm looking at them and I'm like, why would you even come to NXT for? And I mean, think about it this way: now that Trick Williams is challenging Ilya Dragunov in Spring Breaking, and freaking now Carmelo Hayes wants to be salty again and go,
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna face you.
wasn't he signed to SmackDown?
No, he was special. He was a special guest to SmackDown, but not actually an agent for SmackDown.
Oh, I thought he's like signed the contract, but the same time that Jade and Naomi did.
No, no, no. What
Or am I
happened was
lying?
that like this was supposed to happen last year, but he basically declined it because he was still the NXT champion, so he was basically like the face of the company. Well, the problem was is that like his greed and jealousy for Trick Williams was just like on the overhaul. And and mind you, Trick Williams is like the hype of NXT right now. And the fact of the matter is just that now that he has to face him again in a steel cage match next Tuesday, that was already like a chaotic theory right there, you know? So I looked at it, I was like, why would you even bother if you already lost to him not more than once?
Yeah, well, you know what? I like that Raw brought more NXT on Monday. because I'm not really one to watch NXT, but like seeing the matches with Ilya and Roxanne Perez, I actually might start watching.
No, because they're really good. They're really good superstars, and they're basically like the future of Raw or SmackDown, depending on what they want to choose coming up with draft, even though it's like 3 weeks away now.
Yeah, but I mean, look at it. Look at what last year, Indy Hartwell came
Indy
from NXT
Hartwell,
last year.
Candice LeRae, freaking
Yeah,
Johnny Gargano, Tommaso
Ti-
Ciampa.
not even just that. It's Tiffany Stratton.
Mm-hmm.
They did a lot of good NXT picks,
Oh yeah, especially
especially on Katana and her partner.
Katana Chance and goddamn,
Another
Katana
K
Chance
name.
and what is her name? Damn, I
I
forgot her
know.
partner's name already. Jesus Christ.
But a lot of good NXT picks last year. I really
Nah,
hope
but
that
how
Ilya
about
gets drafted this year.
I really want Ilya to be on Raw more than anything. I want him to be on Raw, and I'm gonna say a prediction right now. If Ilya gets drafted into Raw, imagine him and Gunther have a match.
Ooh.
Take a minute pause to imagine that for 1 second.
I am. But I don't see it happening with him losing his championship. I think he would try to go for an Intercontinental Championship
How about
against
the?
Sami Zayn.
I would see that. Imagine the triple threat match though.
Well, I think that, you know who I think would do good? Ludwig Kaiser and Ilya Dragunov. I think that would be a great match.
Ooh, another one.
They're
That'd be a
equally
very
built.
interesting one. Now, now that I think about it, now that you said that, Ludwig Kaiser's home, his family is actually in the middle borders of Austria and Russia. And the
So
fact that
it'd be a
it
great
would be
match.
home, oof, that'd be an interesting match right there. And I wanna point that out as well. The fact that it matters that speaking of Intercontinental Championship now that Sami Zayn and Chad Gable is now confirmed for a title match next Monday for a event. I would love that.
I really hope that Chad Gable gets what he deserves, because he's like on the short list of many superstars who deserve a title.
And I can concur that. I can actually agree with that. I kind of want him to be champion and actually
I
get
love
like
Sami
a
Zayn
good
with all
reign.
my heart. I love him with all my heart. He definitely deserved the title, but I mean, you can't take it away from Chad Gable either, though.
No, and that's what the favor was for, because he helped him with training, and then he helped him with excruciating pain that freaking Gunther was giving to the man, because goddamn, you hear
Well,
those
they say that
chops?
well, actually, speaking of those chops, they say that that those are like real, like they hurt. You're not even
No, they
supposed to
hurt a
hear the
lot.
chops. You're not even supposed to hear the chops. He's one of the few wrestlers that makes their slaps audible.
Yeah, it's the same thing with like everybody else that's now gonna be like, oh, you're gonna do a chop, I'll do one too. Pa! Pa! And I'm like,
Well,
ow, that
everybody's trying to
hurts.
do chops. Let's talk Raw
Oof. All right, we're moving on.
this past Monday.
Oof.
So, Judgment Day
Talk to me.
and R-Truth. They should have let R-Truth into the Judgment Day. Unpopular opinion. Because he made a good point. He's like, I brought the title back to Judgment Day. After they lost it, which is a pretty valid argument.
Oh man. And now
And
like the Miz wanted to get involved, and he was like, hey, I wanted to be in the Judgment Day too.
I don't want to be in the Judgment Day, and I know you don't want to be in the Judgment Day.
Oh. I'm sorry, but I thought that was hilarious. He was like, I want to be in the Judgment Day too.
No,
And
do,
then
do you
he's
want to know? Do you know what made me laugh when they were talking about like the six man, the 6-man tag team, and they're like they were really thinking that R-Truth was talking about little Timmy. He's like, you can't see him, but he's here. And I was like, I was low key thinking John Cena. I was like, nah, they ain't gonna bring him back again.
And then here he was. And then he was back. He ran that stage on the flying colors. And then freaking JD McDonough, he was like, how the fuck is he here? Oh man, that was the greatest match ever. And the fact that like all three of them did the 15 knuckle shuffle and then the attitude
15
adjustment.
knuckles. Absolutely, that was great. That was absolutely beautiful. There's also on Monday what happened. We could also talk. I do not like that Sami Zayn did not get an appearance.
He did get an appearance. What do you mean?
He did?
Yeah.
I watched all of Monday night.
He appeared.
Hold up. Let me go back to my Hulu real quick because I could have sworn I watched that in detail.
He appeared.
He
appeared.
Did?
Yeah, for like he was on stage for 10 minutes. He was talking about how great that he was with his that he got the title for his family, and then Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni basically like came out here in regards to Gunther. He was like, we had a reign for 2.5 years. The Ring General will be most very upset and disappointed. Let us give you on his behalf what you deserve. And I'm like, oh boy.
I'm watching, and it doesn't really show it. I'm telling you, there's Drew McIntyre. Then there was the format. Hold on, I'm going through this because they spent a lot of time on The Rock and Cody Rhodes. They spent like over 45 minutes.
Like 45 minutes of.
Then it went to the Judgment Day.
Mm-hmm.
And then it went to Roxanne Perez.
Right.
Then it went to Drew McIntyre. And then it was the 4-man qualifier match. I don't see nothing about Sami Zayn.
Damn, how the hell did I see it and you didn't? That's funny.
Because apparently my TV is not only slower, but it chooses what I get to see now.
That it was on Hulu as well, because I watched the rerun before we even did the cast. So I'll explain what happened.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
I was okay. Yeah, because I literally just went through it and it didn't show Sami Zayn at all.
That was weird. No,
I literally went through the little scroll thing, and
that's tough. So
Sami
Zayn came out here to basically say that he did it for all of his fans, all of his family members, his wife and son. And then like immediately after that, like Giovanni and Ludwig Kaiser, they basically came out there. They said that like they were upset that his ring general rings is over, and that he just basically was trying to give him the slip. Chad Gable came out, helped him out, and then it was a tag match. And then they basically won, and then that's when they announced that Sami Zayn and Chad Gable will have their first title defense next week on Monday Night Raw. Basically, like the short end of the stick. And that was a great match, and still freaking like Giovanni and Ludwig was like pissed off, upset about it. But let's go back to the Fatal 4-Way elimination match for the Intercontinental Championship match, because that was intense and it was amazing. The fact that CM Punk held Drew McIntyre's legs just so that he doesn't have to do the Claymore kick.
that was funny. They're gonna have a match soon.
I could literally see that. in I could see that in Backlash. I could definitely see that in France in May. So I want you
I
to
mean,
set up.
did you see him? Did you see like what CM Punk's posting? He's doing a reverse Drew McIntyre. You know the one that he posted with the grave with CM Punk?
Oh yeah, he did the and he did a face swap. He did that face swap. Oh my god. And then on the grave it said 5-minute title reign. Oh
Yeah,
man.
but Drew's response was the best response here. He's like, I lasted most longer than most of you guys do in bed.
I'm like, oh shit.
I was like, who hurt you?
Damn. I didn't know.
I'm
Damn,
like,
I would have just pulled in the line and say if he actually commented that in in 15 minutes of him like posting it, I would have just everybody would have put it down in the comments tiny balls. And then everybody would just chant tiny balls, tiny balls. Well, like, who hurt this man for his testosterone level to go so low? Oh man, that was hilarious. That was hilarious. And the fact that
all right. So Monday Night Raw. That I still can't believe I missed a whole Sami Zayn thing. I gotta get my Hulu under control.
I was gonna say either that or you just like sit there and not skip through it and just like watch the whole thing.
No, I skip. Like I do skip through it. I'm not gonna lie. If something doesn't interest me, like if I know how it's gonna go, I skip. But the Fatal 4-Way actually did get me this week. I really had my money on Big Bronson Reed. I had my money on him.
Yeah, I was gonna say because he actually he deserves it more than anything else at all. But I did.
Well, he won the Andre the Giant. He did.
He
Win the
did, and
Andre
I
the
was happy
Giant
about that.
match.
I was really happy about that.
I think Ricochet needs a win. Needs a good win.
He needs to win. But honestly though, he won 4 times already against the Judgment Day. There's no other proof for that to even
a real title win.
If
like
we're
against, he should do a Logan Paul title win opportunity between those two. Because I think everybody loved the fact that Samantha got emotional announcing with Cody Rhodes. Imagine with her own fiance announcing that he won.
Oof, that'd be
How
good.
emotional that would be after he's been like beaten down.
But I'll say this though, I'm gonna get a feeling, and I'll say this right now. So since Jey Uso is now the number 1 contender for the World Heavyweight title, right? So say for example he'll win that match, and then he'll give that opportunity to Ricochet. Imagine this scenario, right? Super kick and spear versus the frog splash and the 420.
I don't know. That sounds a little.
I like to see this matchup. Listen, they're in the same height. Obviously, the weight is different, right? But compare that to all the other stunts that Ricochet has done and all the stunts that Jey Uso has done. Ricochet has the most stunts out of everybody else in the WWE.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't see Jey Uso giving up an opportunity either. And I could also see them segmenting, say he's now the number 1 contender and he actually wins the heavyweight.
Mm-hmm.
Which I doubt. I don't see Damian Priest giving that away so easily. But say he wins, this is a perfect segment into the bloodline and what they're going to do next. I think that Solo will challenge Jay because Jimmy can't get the job done.
Mm-hmm.
That's my personal opinion.
I could agree to that too, honestly, because I know for a fact that like if for any reason that Jey Uso goes to France, faces the Demon Priest for the title ship match, I could just see that either Solo or Jimmy likes to interfere again, thus being that now they're going to make a segment that Solo is the new tribal chief and try to get things done the right way.
What do you think about not the chance of Zilla Fatu being drafted this year? I heard that he's in talks with WWE.
I can see some stuff already happening, right? So knowing that the draft is already like closing doors like in 3 weeks time, I already have a feeling that that would happen. But also at the same time, I want to see now a Jimmy and Jay match part 2.
No, I don't want to see them fight anymore. I can't stand seeing them fight. I can't. It's not a good match. It's not. I like ratings wise. It was supposed to be really good, but it flopped for me.
Now imagine a triple threat match.
A triple threat brothers match, now that I can get behind. But if it's just Jimmy and Jay, I can get behind it. Because
So
Jimmy's this. I feel like he's like the smaller twin, you know.
well, the older, smaller twin, right? So if you think about it this way, literally Jimmy was born first,
Yeah, but there's
and
always a
then
weaker twin. There's always going to be a weaker twin.
and I can see that. Why do you think that happened in SummerSlam of last year? Right? So apparently it was supposed to be Jay who won that match, and he would be the undisputed WWE Championship. And if not been for his own brother, he would have won that match no problem.
Yeah, but I mean it's all interferences all the time.
Right, and the reign of the all interferences, the long vacation times of not being on the show, 1 month vacay every like so often, appears once in the show, and then just like not doing anything at all as champion.
Yeah.
Now it's already over. The Cody
Now let's
Rhodes
talk.
era is now here.
Well, speaking of Cody Rhodes, let's talk something hypothetical.
Talk to
Which
me.
a lot of the show is actually hypothetical. But what do you think about the possibility of Brandy Rhodes being a part of the WWE again and having beef with Jade Cargill again?
Now, if that would be the match, I would get behind that wheel on the down low. And I'll say this right now. Jade Cargill is now the strongest female in that division and in the locker room.
What? Which division? The SmackDown women's division or the women's
No, I'm talking
division
about the
entirely?
women's division in general.
Oh no. I
All
don't
right,
think so.
argue with me. Who do we got?
We still got Rhea Ripley. We got Nia Jax. We got
Mommy's not gonna last long, and then even
Mommy.
Nia Jax is already like on the shelf as is, thinking that she
Yeah,
thinks that she's
but
gonna take
I'm
that
just
title
saying.
away in France.
I know, but I think I'm telling you, there's a lot of strong contenders. Even EST. You see the muscles on her too?
She's still strong. I can still say the fact that Bianca Belair is still strong. We have Bayley also. We have Liv Morgan, who is
We have Raquel Rodriguez.
hell yeah. I don't know where the
To
hell
put
she's been at, but she is
to
strong
put
as fuck.
well, she was really sick at Elimination Chamber. She was
And
she was not good at Elimination Chamber.
yeah, she wasn't feeling right at all. So I'm guessing that like now that her
She's probably
sickness is
going through
done,
something.
now that her sickness is gone, she is now at 100%. I've seen her posts recently too at the performance center that she's actually getting a lot better with tossing. She's actually running back and forth in the turnbuckles
Yeah.
at a fast pace, and I'm talking about Braun Breaker fast pace.
Yeah, well, like I said, that there's a lot of strong women in that division. To give it to Jade Cargill right off the bat is not only wrong, it's an injustice to our whole division.
Now,
Because she has to pay her dues. She has to pay her dues.
I can already tell that she already is paying her dues. The fact of the matter that she
What? She
was a
gets
free.
signed 1 week and then 2 weeks later she hits a main event at WrestleMania. That's paying you dues.
Now
Sorry,
think
that's
of
my
it.
beef.
No, I know,
That's my
but think of
beef.
it this way: it's like it's already pertained as to the fact of the matter is just that the WWE and the press wants to make it more believable and more presentable as is already, So when you look at it this way, yeah, it's complete injustice, but it's also the fact of the matter is that it's good for the entertainment purpose wise to get all the women to start coming up in the ranks and start adjusting more towards like bigger matches. And I'm talking about WWE Backlash in France. We were talking about Money in the Bank. Now the announced Clash of the Castle is back.
Yeah, but I'm
So they
seeing. Look at money. Well, let's take Money in the Bank. Well, not even Money in the Bank. The Royal Rumble with her first appearance.
right.
If she was really the strongest woman on the roster, don't you think she would have won?
I believe that she would have won, but honestly, Bailey deserved it more than anything else because she actually had help with damage control at the time when she believed that it was all about them. But the
No,
fact
I
that
don't
they
think she
turned their
had
back,
help. They knew for her to pick a person to match with.
mm-hmm.
They knew that it was a 50-50 chance, and who in their right mind would want her to be face off of Rhea Ripley?
And I could
It
agree.
was an obvious choice. It was an obvious choice, and that's why they turned on her right after that.
Right, and that became like more understandable to the fact that it actually did happen, and that became the actual factor of it. So right off the bat as well, right? Now we could talk about who Rhea Ripley would actually face for WWE Backlash, and I could see her and Liv Morgan doing that match one more time, or at least two parts of it, if
Uh,
not one.
I don't know. I mean, everything's usually very repetitive. So if we look back at people she's already faced, we could probably get an idea on who
Mm-hmm.
is going to face her. So there's Becky Lynch, Nia Jax. There's who else?
Raquel Rodriguez.
Yes, Raquel Rodriguez. That'd be good for her return.
That'd be excellent for a return. I could see if I'm not gonna be surprised, I could actually see Naomi face Rhea Ripley or Bailey, mind you.
Naomi, well, Naomi, no. Naomi, I feel like she's not the main character, She doesn't give main character energy. She gives ensemble energy.
Damn, so now we're going main characters and side characters now? What's going on here?
Well, I'm saying, like, there's certain people who give I'm a star, and there's certain people that give I help make stars. You
So
can
you're
build
thinking
someone
that
up and not be the main character.
so you're thinking Naomi helps stars rather than make them.
I feel like look at her and Sasha Banks.
Mm-hmm.
She elevated that. There's nothing wrong with being being like good as a team.
And you're
instead of
right. I
being
could
good
agree
on
to
your
that.
own.
You're right. I could agree to that.
Yay!
The
She's
fact that
just
she
not.
said yay.
She's not. She's not good on her own.
I could double that because the fact that she had the team with Jade Cargill and Bianca at WrestleMania just to take down Damage Control themselves. I believe that they're gonna do a rerun of that in France, and then
They
try
definitely
to.
could, but I think that they're gonna actually have, instead of a triple, like the 6-woman match, instead of that, I think they're gonna do a title match from the Kabuki Warriors with
If
EST and Jade Cargill.
so, think of it this way now. Now that you mentioned that, if not Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, it would be Bianca Belair and Naomi,
Naomi.
or yeah, and then if that were to be the precise, I would say as well, if Bailey had to choose somebody to be her opponent in France, it would have to be either Jade Cargill or Io Sky again. I don't want to see part 2 of that, mind you. And there's this one other girl that actually deserves that more than anything. I would say oh good. Usually you're supposed to help me when it comes to
I'm
females because
trying
you're
to think.
watching.
Well, you're not describing or anything. You're just
Well,
saying
I'm
a female who deserves it, which is, there's a lot of them.
right, and most of them are in Raw, but I barely
Okay,
recognize
so
anybody from SmackDown now.
all right.
Um,
Well, let me pull up the roster and we'll play Guess Who. What, SmackDown or Raw?
I was thinking SmackDown because we're talking about which one would actually deserve to face Bailey for that match at that rate.
Okay, SmackDown. There's, well, she's a tag. Bailey's already champion. There's Bianca. I'm trying to see who you're talking about because right now, like, when it comes like main character energy, hold on. Kyrie. There's Michin. There's Tiffany Stratton. That one I can get behind.
That'd be an interesting match.
Do you know who I think deserves a title? Zelina Vega.
Yes. There you go. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. If Zelina Vega and Bailey could have a match, that'd be perfect.
That would.
That'd be
Because
fantastic.
there's actually a lot more males on the roster than there are women on the SmackDown roster, at least. Because it looks like most of these people don't even compete. Like Elektra Lopez, she only competed one time against Zelina Vega. There's B-Fab, who I haven't really seen compete.
Yeah, I haven't seen like Beef. Actually, no, we lied. B-Fab actually did fight in the Philadelphia Street Fight.
Okay, so she intervened. She did not fight.
Through
True or false?
freaking Scarlett through the table like crazy.
Yeah, there's also Shotzi. I haven't seen her fight in a minute. Mia, stop.
Yeah, I haven't seen Shotzi like fight at all. But that'd be a great opportunity for her to
and there's also Tamina.
Oh yeah, I could actually see her like fight to get that. There it is. It was Kaden Carter. Excuse me. Oh my god, I just remembered the girl's name.
The second half.
Yes, the second half. I just remember the name now because it just popped into my head now. And I'm like, oh shit, I forgot this girl.
You know
Oh
what I
my
feel?
god.
You know who I feel is gonna actually like surprise us?
Mm,
Play Guess Who with me. He's on the Raw roster.
okay.
He is not a muscular person. He
Matt,
hasn't been main character.
Matt Riddle.
No, he's not even
Damn.
on the roster anymore. Akira
Uh,
Tozawa.
okay.
I
Let's
think he,
talk.
I think he's gonna go places too. Do you know who I think would do good against either Bailey or Rhea?
Talk to me.
Ivy Nile.
That's an interesting one. I could see like Nivey Nile like going at it like no problem. And the fact that she got the nickname the Bulldog for that specific reason is the fact that she does deserve the fight to remember.
Absolutely. Oh my god, I forgot about this person. Xia Li. She just disappeared.
I forgot about her too. Oh my god.
She just disappeared.
Where
Like
did she even go?
maybe back to NXT. I have no idea.
I
There's like
haven't I haven't seen her in a minute. Ooh, how about Valhalla?
Valhalla. I don't know. She's another one who doesn't give main character energy. I don't take people seriously after they've been made a joke.
I could tell. No, 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 no. Hear me out now.
Do you know who I see turning heel?
Who is the newest underdog in the women's division besides Ivy Nile?
Indy Hartwell, in my opinion.
Nope. Guess again.
Who? Wait. All women's division or Raw?
All women's division.
Is she new or is she somebody who's been there?
She just got drafted into Raw last year from NXT.
From NXT. Okay, hold up. I'm looking at the Raw roster. Hold up. Well, that would match Indy Hartwell. She got drafted from Raw last year. She got drafted.
Who else got drafted into who else got drafted into Raw last year?
Is it a tag team or a single?
It's a single.
Okay. All right, you gotta have to give it to me because I don't want to sound stupid when I say my next.
I'll give you one hint and you'll get it right away.
Do they have colorful hair? Do they have colorful hair?
Blonde hair.
Blonde hair. Okay. Blonde hair. Oh, Tiffany Stratton.
Wrong answer.
No. Oh wait, she's on SmackDown. Mama. Then who?
Mama. All right,
I'll
give you one hint and you'll get it right away.
Mommy.
Who teamed up with Trish Stratus?
Who teamed up with Trish Stratus? Okay, yeah, you just give it to me because it's not happening. It's not coming to me. You have to give it to me.
Zoe Stark.
Zoe Stark. I don't know. She gotta stop teaming up with people and start doing things on her own. Like she tried doing it with Shayna Baszler. She tried doing it with Trish Stratus. She tried doing it with other people.
No, but she did, right? So think of it this way. She had her chance at facing Becky Lynch when she still had the NXT championship, right? So she had the match with that. She's tried to do it herself. She even tried to compete for the women's title in the 30 women battle royal for the spot. And then it was just her and Ivy Nile like as the last two.
Yeah.
So I would love to see Zoe Stark coming back to actually try to take the title from either Rhea or Bailey.
I think she'll have a better chance with Bailey.
I can see that. I can see that.
Do you know who I think deserves like a shot at the tag team titles
Talk to
from
me.
SmackDown? I think the Creed brothers. They've been putting in work.
Oof, they did excellent work. Nothing short from that. And they're freaking strong. Have you seen their gains? I've been trying to look like that for like 2 years now. I was like, I need those muscles more than anything.
Do you know who also disappeared? I'm trying to get my name on him. Hold on, let me pull up the roster again.
Dexter Loomis?
No. He always makes special appearances, but he is not. Where is he? Where is he?
Not Undertaker, we're talking, right?
No, I'm saying somebody who was active and then stopped being active. So, hold on.
We're not talking about Brock Lesnar, right? Or Cameron Grimes?
No. They're trying to erase Brock Lesnar from WWE history right now, so no.
But he's still there.
Hold on. Hold on. I got Braun Strowman. He disappeared. And respectably, he disappeared.
But you know what, though? I can see him like trying to take Damian Priest's title more than anything.
Yeah.
You know what else would have been awesome as well?
What?
If Boa from NXT would actually come out and actually get a singles title shot right there.
Wait, who?
Boa is the NXT star that basically had his run for the past like year. And then he just basically special guest appears on NXT like every so often, like on and off.
Do you think, here's a question, do you think Baron Corbin is ever going to make his way back to the main roster?
I don't know no more. Because Baron Corbin was just like the one-shot man that just basically says, I'm going to NXT, I'm like, just get this one title, call it a day, and then all of a sudden he just like flatlines, disappears from it. I can see that like out in the open right there.
I can see that.
But now that aside, more than anything too, I could definitely start saying, hey, this actually is going to happen, and then that would be the case right there if Baron Corbin actually faces Logan Paul for the United States Championship.
Baron Corbin and Logan Paul, I don't see that being a good match. It's not even skill set.
But could beat the living shit out of him.
Yeah. I like how the opportunity to use the brass knuckles on Logan Paul was like totally bypassed.
No disqualification, sadly, and that was the case right there because I looked at it and I said, fine, no disqualifications, but then you're gonna have ISO speak. Have ISO speak get RKO'd after Randy barks at him again. He's like, here, I'll give you your old barks. Here, I'll give you your old barks too. Boom, RKO to the freaking
I thought me and Pete both thought it was going to be like KSI in the Prime Bottle.
I thought that too, actually. I thought of that too. I thought KSI was going to appear in the Prime Bottle again.
I saw the removable face. I was like, that has to be KSI. And then it was Speed.
Oh, man. The funniest part about that was like Willie had to mention that the day after, like at 8 in the morning on Monday, and he looked at me pissed, saying, why didn't you tell me that he was there?
I heard Alexa Bliss should be coming back just like pretty soon.
if Alexa Bliss does show back up again after her recent up disappearance, but also at the same time she had to go to hiatus.
Well, it's a reasonable disappearance. She had a baby.
No, I know that. That's why I said like hiatus, because she had a child, of course, and then she was also taking care of her son or daughter, raising him until the child was like actually like 5 or 6 years old, and then give or take, that was that would be the case that she will also be returning as well. Now imagine going back to Brandy Rhodes now. If she became a female superstar, that'd be freaking fantastic for her and Cody at the same time.
That would be.
So think of it this way. Now I want to go to the topic of the possibilities if there's going to be new championships now that it's going to be the Paul Levesque era. Imagine now that Ava Garcia just started announcing there is a new title belt. Now it's going to be the NXT North American Women's North American Championship.
I'm sorry, I had to send this picture to you. This made me laugh. I
Oh
can't.
boy, what did you do now? What did
Hold
you do specifically?
Hold on. That's why I just started laughing.
Oh my god, if this woman
Check the
sends me
chat. Check the chat.
I'm gonna post that picture right there on the video when it's
Please
uploaded,
do.
and then it's just gonna be like,
that just made my entire week.
that is fantastic. Be like, hey, you're the faker. No, you're the faker.
You're the imposter.
You're the imposter. Oh my god, that's fantastic. That's fantastic more than anything.
That's why I just totally lost attention and focus. I saw that and I was like,
Oh, I'm saving this photo now. That's phenomenal. That's everything for me right now. No, but what I wanted to say as well is that imagine, just picture with me. Now that everybody is starting to come back slowly, and the fact that now we're getting like new superstars coming out of nowhere, imagine a mixed tag team championship.
what do you mean?
So think of it this way. Do you remember there was at one point they made a show on WWE Superstars, right? Cuz basically portraying mixed tag matches between like two unlikely duos. And then
Okay.
they make that a championship match, right? So
What, like an unlikely duo, like what? Like Awesome Truth? Unlikely or like
no, I'm talking about like unlikely duo. Like, do you remember a match between Braun Strowman and Selena Vega versus Bayley and Sheamus?
oh yeah.
Yeah, so a match like that,
Oh,
right? So a match like
okay.
that, but with championship belts.
I could see it happening.
And I can definitely see that happening too. And the first champions that will actually hold that belt that I would love to see is that I would see either, oh god, I would see Montez Ford and Bianca Belair winning that first title.
Oh, that would be nice. That'd be nice for them to win the title together.
That would definitely be a thing. I would love for them to have that more than anything. Another good pair would actually be oh god, I forgot his name already. He was in SmackDown and then he disappeared. I forgot the name already. Freak.
No. What, Reek, you said?
No, I said freak. Like I wanted to
Oh,
say
freak.
fuck, but I got to say freak.
Just censor yourself.
I can't censor what I do. This podcast is about like uncensorship at this rate. It's a hypocrisy kind of deal.
Don't make this like a whole amendment conversation, because we're not about that here.
What, you want me to go Disney and go PG for the rest of the content podcast? It's like, oh, you're gonna hear Mickey Mouse first now, huh?
Yo, why are you good at that though?
Oh, thanks. I've been pressing this app for 3 years now.
You should. Side note: next time you stream, you need to do a whole video of you just like clowning people as Mickey Mouse.
Oh god, that would be great if I actually walked into a Call of Duty lobby and just go, I'm doing this for the magical world of Disney, huh?
Well, I had a Call of Duty I had a Call of Duty lobby where there was a dude that was strictly Kermit.
Hey, wanted to go up there and go and say, hey, how you doing there? Just enjoying some fun in the Call of Duty lobby. I'm a little rusty on my Kermit voice now because all I can ever
I'm not
do
an
is
impressionist, so I'm not even gonna try.
all I can do right now is just Shikamaru's voice. I can do Mickey Mouse voices. I can do SpongeBob. I can do SpongeBob, Squidward, and Patrick perfectly well. And then and that's it. I get. Oh no, I could do Inosuke's voice from Demon Slayer. If you haven't watched the show, yeah, you should actually watch it. It's really good.
Eventually I'll get to it.
What else? So I wanted to actually ask right now that we already found our predictions of what's gonna happen next week, our futures title matches, and what's gonna happen in WWE Backlash. I wanted to now our last segment is I want to talk about our drafts if we ever got into wrestling.
Okay, what? So like our picks for each roster?
As no. I'm talking about like what are we going to look like in the WWE draft?
I can't imagine that right now. I'm 5 months pregnant. Imagine me and my baby win the tag team titles.
I mean, think about it this way. You would think that Rey Mysterio and Dominic won their tag team champions as father and son.
Yeah, but I mean, he's like out there. He's like in here.
Oh man! And then you two would be the first mixed tag team champions.
And he'll be the youngest. Not even born.
Not even born. Oh man! But so immerse from that on the side, right? I think I would look pretty cool as a WWE superstar. So I'll let you know what my my superstar look would look like, right? So as I mentioned before, like on the chat beforehand, I kind of wanted my appearance to look like an anime themed kind of attire that I have, right?
What do you mean, like anime themed? Like, are you gonna go like full Shinsuke Nakamura or?
No, not Shinsuke Nakamura. Hell no. He has that beat to the T because his dad was the late Red Dragon, right? So I wanted to basically honor that in a mix of Shikamaru's appearance a little bit more, right? So if you think about it, it will be basically everything ninja attire, tights, right? And nobody to know how big my thing is, right? So I'm trying to hide. I wanna be that superstar that actually hides that and actually go like full leg
I think
attire.
everybody hides that though.
No, yeah, they're doing that now. Thank God, right?
So what? Like you're like what? Like so like a pair of joggers like Sami Zayn?
I'm leaning more
Or like
towards like
Kevin Owens
Seth.
with tights and like basketball shorts.
Almost, but I'm looking at like Seth Rollins kind of shorts and long leg tights, right?
Man, Seth Rollins also wears very tight pants.
Not
He
that
has,
kind of tight pants that I want, right? So I want it to look like more like it's a comfortable kind of tights, right? So not like super tight where like I see your butt cheeks. No, like I want it to be more I want it to be more like it's a comfy fit, right? But also it improves my like athleticism and that it pertains to my fighting style a little bit more, right? But overall, the other attire accessory piece that I had in mind was like a mask, right? Like not really like a mask to cover fully my face, but I want it to be like where it's like covering the nose and mouth area to make it look menacing, right? Because I
yeah.
for a long time, right, I've been picturing like myself, what would it be like if I was a superstar?
If I was a superstar, honestly, I would probably keep it very comfortable. Like, you know how Roman Reigns wrestles like in sweatpants sometimes and sneakers?
Yeah.
That would probably be me, but like in a sports bra and sweatpants. Kind of like who was it who popped up 2 years ago at the Rumble?
Oh,
Oh, she's perfect. She's perfect. She was the unexpected one. Cool. God,
Michelle
something
McCool?
like that. Yes, what she was wearing is me to a T.
I could definitely see you wear that. I could definitely see you wear that. And then going back
Like, she wrestled in
to
Uggs. Like she gave no shits.
she escaped no shit with the Uggs. That's very true. Like she'll even like throw on her Ugg boots and just go bah, kick you, you're out of the Rumble. And then like my accessory with the mask as well, right? Like you remember I was gonna tell you the name of the video game too, but I don't think you remember Tekken as much, right?
No.
Okay, so if you look up on your phone or like on the computer right next to you, right? Just Google search King in Tekken, right? You
Wait,
would
what?
think like
King? Like
King.
King?
King as in like King and just space Tekken. So think of his mask, but like his mouthpiece is my mask.
Okay.
Right? But
How about
instead of the jaguar look, I'm going for the tiger look, right? With a Puerto Rican
oh,
sign.
is he from Mortal Kombat? Like he looks like the Mortal Kombat guy.
King,
Kind of
no,
like the
he's not a Mortal
OG.
Kombat character.
He looks like the OG Kombat guy.
So that's the fighting style that I want to do is like basically his, right? Like with Mexican lucha libre with Tai Chi and Kung Fu at the same time, right? And then like after my first draft appearance with King's Mask, I'm gonna go with like metal, like everything metal with like smoke screens like special effects.
Honestly, if I was to have like an entrance song, there's only one I can actually think of. And I've mentioned it before, and I'll mention it again. AJ Lee, her entrance song.
Oh, AJ Lee's theme song, right?
Yeah, I feel like they need to be
Imagine she comes
pumped up.
back and she hears you take her song.
Imagine.
She would have been like, "Hey, that's my song. What are you doing with that?"
Well, there's always loopholes. I'll find a loophole. I'll find a song that's just like it.
Or like how The Rock did it with Muhammad Ali, just ask permission. Oh man, no, but imagine this, right? Like every time, like the theme song that I wanted to go for, right? is if you have Spotify, right? My theme song for like every like wrestling match would be what's the name of the song? I just had it. Would be where is it? With Hades by Kalma.
Never heard of it, but I'm very uncultured if you haven't noticed. But I'll look it up after the show.
No, but like I just showed you like sound clips of it, so I won't get copyrighted. No, but think of that song, but before the song could even begin, if you've been to Puerto Rico, you will hear the sounds of the coqui first with the waters like streaming through, and then you hear a light tiger growl in the beginning.
Oh, that'd be smart. That'd be good. That'd be cool.
And then like as soon as like the main beat of that song like kicks in, and then as soon as like Samantha finishes announcing my name, like I'll do a big massive roar, and then like smoke screens would come out, and then like a loud firework would like pop out. And I'll act out like a tiger before the match, and then like in the center of the ring, I will just like kneel down, pray, and then like I'll just like hold into my roar as much as I could, and then like as soon as like after that, like the fireworks from the ring itself actually like pops up fire of like all the Puerto Rican colors.
That'd
And
be cool.
that
Eventually,
would
you'll be dropped into the LWO.
imagine Rey Mysterio will look at me and go and be like, "Hey, you want to be at LWO? Yeah, sure."
Let's look at all the upcoming things.
No, but
But I always check where the live shows and stuff are gonna be.
I can see that happening, especially traveling and also going back to Puerto Rico for another main event
Oh,
or a live show. That'd be dope.
possibly tag with Bad Bunny.
Imagine I'll tag with Bad Bunny. And now here's an interesting thing too, right? Not everybody could agree that like nobody has ever met Bad Bunny before, but like of course I knew him when we were kids in middle school. If you think about it that way.
Wait, what?
Yeah, me, my cousin Nicole, and the rest of my friends were all friends with Bad Bunny in the same school district that we go to in Vega Baja.
Oh, okay.
So back then, we didn't know that he was going to be like famous, but we remembered him very well when he revisited our middle school.
Okay.
So it took us a while to figure out his name. And when his name popped up as Benito, I said, me and my cousin both shouted, Benny? Like literally, that was our nickname for him for as long as like we could remember. Like we like, Benny, is that you? Like literally, that's him. And we were like, holy shit, he's actually popular. So
Amazing happens.
you could imagine like in the segment if me and him had a segment and we were like, do you remember our time in middle school and the Swan? And he was like, the Swan? And I'm like, huh? And I'm like, hell yeah, of course. And then that'll be like a kicker right there. Like our bond and friendship will be like rekindled and all that shit. But how would you approach your entrance and what would your fighting style be?
Honestly, you know where I'm from, right? Sun Island.
Yeah.
I think I might be. My fighting style is definitely gonna be dirty. I'm gonna fight dirty.
Ooh, how dirty. Are we doing AJ style dirty? Are we doing Natalia dirty or are we doing
I'm
Charlotte
talking
Flair's
like
dirty?
throw. I'm talking about like have the ref distracted, bang a chair on the ground and throw it at my opponent dirty.
Ouch.
No, and then they get DQ'd. I'm talking like Eddie Guerrero dirty.
Ooh, Eddie and China dirty fighting style approaching. I like it. I like this.
They're like, not in a numbers game dirty, just
Just the actual dirty
fucked up.
fighting and
Yeah.
fuck. I like that a lot. That'd be super dope. What do you think? What do you think your entrance? How do you approach your entrance? Right? How are you gonna perform it?
Well, I mean, you know, I gotta actually think about it because, like, I love AJ Lee's songs, but I don't see myself actually doing it though. Like, I have to think about like my entrance song.
No, not like your entrance song itself, right? Because
Well,
we already
no. I'm
know.
saying I can't. Like, no, I'm saying the way I want to represent myself does not match it.
Ah, okay. So you're thinking of like a cool, mellow down kind of feel, right? Get the feel of the stadium and just like put your arms out and actually just swirl, saying like, "Hi, everybody, I'm here," and then just give everybody high fives.
More like, you know how Kevin Owens screams?
Yes.
Yeah. I want people to think I'm fucking nuts. I want people to think that there's a possibility I'll bite someone's ear off.
Ooh. If you're talking about that, right? I figured I would see you doing more of Liv Morgan style. If not Liv Morgan, then it will be Alba Fire or Isla Dawn.
Maybe. Definitely Liv Morgan.
I could definitely see you do a Liv Morgan kind of entrance feel.
I want people to think I'm fucking nuts.
And just like Liv Morgan is nuts, I could see your nuts as well. So next on our draft segment, right? I want to talk about WrestleMania special entrances.
Okay.
So obviously, you already know my entrance energy is going to be the same. Of course, after every Tiger Roar, everybody's going to hear at the stadium. I want that to represent something. And of course, the fireworks will still show as cued by the roar and me acting out on it. I figured with WrestleMania, I wanted to be anime themed, as in, I'm talking about special guest singers from the band of a specific show. Any
Okay.
given like anime specific special show. And I'm talking about in pay-per-views and in WrestleMania, I wanted to do it more like special. So say for example, with Naruto, right? I want the band from the 16th opening of the series to start playing, or the 9th opening of the show, and then I want it to be something where like the band starts singing it, but also like gives me the light to enshrine with all the special costumes. Like I'm gonna be Naruto that's carrying the cherry blossom.
You're kind of gonna be like Selena Vega the way she's been cosplaying.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna totally match her anime energy. The fact that she wants to come out as Madara Uchiha when they announced that she was the Queen of the Ring at the one point, and then the voice actor for Madara saying "All Hail Queen Selena," and then I was like, something like that. I want it.
Okay, so yeah, you're very Selena adjacent.
Well, yeah, we both watch anime, so it's obviously gonna be a match point. But my costumes will match, and the energy will match it
I
like
could
as
see you
well.
coming out with a live tiger.
Ooh, just like what's his name who did it? God, he did it at WrestleMania 30 where he came out with like wild animals, including the Siberian tiger. Holy crap, that'd be awesome.
That would be.
That'd be super dope. But yeah, my WrestleMania and my pay-per-view like special entrances will all be like anime Selena Vega theme. And of course, I'll have the costumes to match each theme song with each show, and everybody will start singing it. And I'll be like, yes, everybody knows it.
I could definitely see that happening.
I could definitely see that happening as well. What about your special WrestleMania special theme entrances or pay-per-view entrances? Like, what kind of vibe would you like to put out?
I would probably like to do like definitely a crowd entrance.
Okay,
Definitely a crowd entrance. They think I'm coming from that way. I want to be coming from the complete opposite way. Like I could also see like pyrotechnics. I would love everything to be hot pink pyrotechnics.
Ooh, hot pink. I like that.
Like if I was gonna do it, I'll be the second person coming out. Crowd entrance, sneak it in before they even call the match. Just start fucking people up before they even ring the bell.
That'd be
That's
dope.
where I see it.
That'd be really awesome. I could actually see you sneaking attacking Liv Morgan by using Codebreaker on herself before the match like even starts, and then you'll just like steal her move like the Oblivion and call it a day. Shoot, if I could face like any superstar right now with all the special entrances that we would even see, I would love to face his son Dominic Mysterio. I would beat that little boy's ass.
Well, he's an easy win. I would want to face probably an easy win as well, Chelsea Green.
Sorry, I choked when you said Chelsea Green.
What? I'm gonna pick an easy win. That's an easy win.
No, obviously that's gonna be an easy win, especially the fact that she was like, "No, I didn't agree to this match, no," and then she loses right away.
I know.
We're both terrible.
Horrible human being.
And then we both like win our matches, and then like Rhea Ripley comes out and just like saves Dom before like I injure him more.
Not my dum dum, and then she riptied you.
Right? She'll like try to talk to me down to about like joining the Judgment Day and stuff. She'll be like, "No, don't hurt Dom, please. Like, don't hurt him. I'll let you join the Judgment Day." And then imagine I just like hit her with like the Kamehameha, but like the actual stance. That actually would be my finishing move, mind you, right? So we haven't even talked about our finishing move. So my finishing moves are always gonna be like sets of like real life anime adaptations that's turned into a nice fighting style, right? So think of it like my first. There's all the superstars would always have like 3 finishers that will try to like end your opponent's life. So like mine would be like the Kamehameha pose, like where I just like run back and forth the ropes of the ring, like at Braun Breaker speed, and then I'll just perform the Kamehameha in fast pace. So to that way, like it hits their chest, but also like body impacts them right there, and then they will like fall to the ground like that, no problem.
Okay.
And then my other one would be like if somebody was to try to stop me during a jump on the turnbuckle, and then I will grab hold of my neck, right? Think of it as like a choke slam, but it's actually a flying Rajan choke slam, where I like carry my opponent into a 180 and then choke slamming them to the ring.
Ooh. I can see myself doing like a code of silence.
I could actually see you do the Code of Silence like that. I could definitely see you do that. I can see you do the Code Breaker, no problem.
Or natural selection.
Ooh, I would love the natural selection. But our submission moves is freaking insane. So if you're gonna go on Google later and watch it or watch YouTube, I want you to look at King's King's Lucha grab move. So it's a submit. So that's gonna be my submission, right? My submission would be hurting all parts of your arms and legs all around. So it'll be like arm bar, another arm bar, a leg crunch, and I will bend all four of them by either laying down and holding them to the top, or me building a bridge on top of them while holding their injured bodies. All in 4 places. And then they would have no choice but to scream, "Yes, I give up! Tap me out!" They will have no room to tap out.
Baszler submissions.
Oh, you want to do Shayna Baszler submissions? That was beautiful.
Any of hers. They look like they hurt. Hello.
No, I'm still here. Sorry, I was
quiet.
still picturing my submission moves, and I'm just like, yes, I can do King's grab, no problem, and just do it like that. I was stargazing on all of our matches and like our draft. I just thought about it like right there. I was just like, I can't stop thinking about it right now. It's gonna be awesome if we were to chase that dream. And it's like it's gonna be very good. I would love to see you combining with Shayna Baszler's submission moves right there, and you get your win. Now that we got that like out the way with all of our team drafts, so that basically covers our predictions for our next pay-per-view for Backlash and the cover from last week's shows. So that was like very interesting, and that was like super awesome. And I could see a lot more to come and for that to happen, because if that was the case, our next big thing would be coming up. I really pray that our next WrestleMania would be like closer to home more than anything, besides Philadelphia.
I would love MetLife.
I would love MetLife too. If either MetLife or Prudential, I'll take a nice hour and a half drive more than anything.
So I live like literally 10 minutes from Prudential. So like that's like
lucky
so
you.
Ideal. That would be so ideal for me. But let's see where they're gonna be, because I've been checking their locations on where they're gonna be going. Monday Night Raw, Connecticut. We'll be in Hartford, Connecticut. SmackDown, Wilkes-Barre, PA. Albany, New York. Aren't you kind of by Albany?
2 hours away from Albany.
Damn, how about White Plains?
White Plains will be like an hour and a half drive because of traffic.
Binghamton?
What was it?
Binghamton? I don't know. Hampton? Binghamton? I don't know.
Binghamton?
Binghamton? Oh my god.
There's some weird names that we could go by.
I was breaking it down. I was breaking it down like syllable by syllable.
Right, so it's like all the towns that we have right now is just like already, it's that, so.
Yeah, and then there's Hershey, PA, and then New York. That's everything till June 28th. And then they're off to Wales, London, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Erie, PA. Oh, they're going to Italy.
Oh, that's a new one. And Vienna, Austria as well. I'm like, all right, here we go.
Then France, another France, Tennessee. They really travel a lot. Savannah. Let's see. Illinois, Michigan, Indiana. Boston, Massachusetts.
Okay, and then June 15th is obviously Clash of the Castle, which it will the special start time will obviously be like either 2 p.m. or 1 p.m., whichever time zone they're at.
Okay.
Money in the Bank in Toronto. SummerSlam's going to be in Cleveland, Ohio. That's like a nice 6 or 4 hours drive.
What, Cleveland, Ohio?
Yeah.
Maybe for you. Hold on, let me check me.
Yeah, that's probably like a 4-hour drive for me, I think.
Directions? That would be 7 hours for me.
7 hours for you? Damn. Let me see mine.
And that's if I left now.
7 hours for me too.
Damn, how's your mathing?
That is crazy. I'm
Your
looking
math
at like,
was not mathing at all.
but if we take like the airplane, right, it'll be like an hour
The
and a
airplane
half.
will be exactly, but it takes an airplane.
I'll
I don't
take
take
it.
airplanes. Fuck that, I ain't going down.
She says she ain't going down to Florida either on a plane. Oh
But I
man,
do
but
have to
there's
say,
a
I
there's a
love the NXT titles, the way they look.
yeah, they're really looking good, especially the other ones too. Oh my god, it's gonna be fantastic. Damn, they have it all the way down to September 30th. I
Yeah, they have
swear.
a lot.
So we're gonna start saving up tickets to go to an actual WrestleMania show, and it better be
Next
goddamn
WrestleMania is supposed to
near.
be in Toronto.
If it's in
So I heard.
Toronto or London, wherever it is, I'm freaking buying. I already got my passport. I'm good.
Then you better buy my ticket too. I'm about to have 2
Whoa,
kids.
whoa, whoa!
Fuck you.
I ain't made of that kind of money.
Don't say we. I don't got we money. The only
Oh wait,
we
what's
money
this
I
we
have is
money we're
me.
talking here? So it's just my money.
Hold on
Damn.
one
So
second,
it's just
Christmas.
my.
What?
What happened?
Mia, go to bed.
Oh god, that was perfect. Oh my god.
Alright,
Alrighty.
I have to get going. Mia's
Yeah,
being fussy.
yeah, coming with me. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so we'll conclude this cast for tonight. So I want to thank you guys so much for tuning into the cast, and thank you, Nika, again for coming on. I really appreciate that with all my heart. So if you guys enjoyed this as much as we did, make sure you guys leave a like, share with your friends. If you guys haven't done so already, make sure you guys subscribe to our channels, enable the bell notification so that way you guys know when next time we upload. We upload almost every single day, week, month, depending on what it is. We do our best to deliver the best content for you guys possible because we love you guys. We care about you so much. Please also don't forget to check out our social medias. We always post our random posts about WrestleMania, anime themes, and whatnot right there on our Instagrams or threads. I don't know why they want to make threads in the first place, but here they are, so that's where we'll get our fan base at right there. So until next time, guys, take care of yourselves. Don't be a drag. You guys have a blessed day. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.